Hello everyone, welcome to Whispering Bliss, and my intention for this video is to spread love and light to you all always, okay? This reading is for our, give me 1 second, let me see. I wrote it down, y'all. Virgo, okay? This is a Virgo reading. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, I see 3 of Wands. So it's giving me a sense of like, you guys are kind of like minding your own business. Like you minding your own business, but it's also giving me like, make sure you continue to hold that confidence, you know, like it's giving me a sense of like, when you take that step, every step you move, it needs to be bold. So and you know, Virgos, you guys think as well. You guys are thinkers, sometimes overthinkers. So it's just giving me a sense of like, continue to do that. I do see 7 of Wands though, 10 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and 2 of Cups. Maybe you guys are kind of being a little stubborn and you're not really seeking out for assistance, and it's just giving me a sense of like, release that. Like it's okay to protect what you're creating, to protect yourself and to guard your heart, absolutely, but you also have to use your discernment. And yeah, with the 2 of Cups, it's just giving me a sense of like, release fear and release the past, okay? Release fear, release the past, release the worry. You're not in the future. Don't worry about, oh, this person coming in to like hurt me like the last, like, don't do that, you know. Give people a chance, you know. So I do see 10 of Wands, and it came right back out, okay, 10 of Wands, but it was almost as in it was in reverse, like going into reverse, you know. So again, it's just giving me a sense of like, you know, you see how she's walking and it's hot, you know, like it's just giving me a sense of like, it's hot, she's carrying all of this, and it's giving me a sense of like, you're in a predicament to where you don't even have to do that. You don't have to do that, Virgos, okay? So it's just giving me a sense of like, you have everything it takes. Like you are intelligent. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, so it's just giving me a sense of like, release being defensive and continue to follow that mind, but just don't overdo it to where you're stressing yourself out. I see the Fool and the Page of Cups, you know, so it's like, keep moving, continue to use your imagination, tap into your creative side, and you don't have to be perfect all the time, you know. Like, I mean, I feel as if I'm speaking to someone that you make sure everything is the way that you want it to a T, you know, but a lot of time is also wasted. So I feel as if you make a mistake, like try to kind of like play games with the mind, you know, like if you're doing like a small task or, you know, something like that, and if you mess up, kind of go along with that and see how that makes you feel. And yeah, because I feel like every mistake isn't really a mistake is what I'm getting here. Like every mistake isn't really a mistake. Yeah, look, every mistake isn't really a mistake. So tap in. It's giving me a sense of like, as long as you've been true to yourself, you tapped into your emotions. And it's funny that I don't see cups here. So it's just giving me a sense of like, something within your emotions. Maybe you're trying to, like I said, I mentioned earlier about protecting yourself, but use those cups, use those emotions and put it into your heart, okay? Why the Hierophant here? The Moon is in reverse. So something, why the Moon is here? Because it's in reverse, Cancer energy. So it's just giving me with the Moon here, and it's in reverse, it's giving me a sense of like, nothing is hidden. Like, you know everything, you know. And the 2 of Wands is giving me a sense of like, you have an option. Either you're going to stay stuck or you're going to do your thing. You're going to be true to yourself. You're going to, you know, create. And yeah, it is what it is, but you have options here. This 2 of Wands, why is this here? I want to go deeper into the 2 of Wands energy. Why is this here for Virgo? You have options, so there's no need to stay in your head and to focus on one path. There's no need for that at all. And this is actually here, and it's giving me like someone saying silly, like, you know, like someone saying a sentence like, you know, you have options, silly, you know, like something like that. I don't know what that's about, because it landed on the 8 of Swords. It's giving me a sense of like, why, you know, we're talking about the 2 of Wands, and it's giving, you know, I'm sorry, I'm laughing because a car just drove by and Michael Jackson was playing. You want to be starting something, okay? You want to be starting something. So it's just giving me a sense of like, one, you have a lot of people in your energy, and I can see why. That's probably like, it's like you want to be starting something. I'm the wrong one to mess with. But it's also giving me a sense of, with the Hierophant's giving me a sense of like, you focus on what you need to do and you give the big stuff to the Most High, okay? Because for sure you are on this planet to accomplish things. Like you have a purpose, okay? So it's just giving me a sense of like, concentrate, stay focused on your purpose. And if you're still on your journey, like if you're still on the journey of trying to figure out what that purpose is, then just focus on that. Don't do too much, you know, and get lost and like, oh my god, and then you end up losing out, you know, missing out on fun and stuff. But yeah, it's just, again, with this energy, it's just giving me a sense of like, with the 6 of Wands, it's giving me a sense of like, you absolutely have nothing to worry about. I do feel as if you may have like people that you can go to, and you know, like it's giving me a sense of like, you have a group of people, basically support. With the 6 of Wands, you have support. So again, back to using your discernment. But you know, with this moon, again, with this moon here, this moon, even though it was the moon came out in reverse, and this is giving me a sense of like, and it, how it popped out, it was like the mind, right? So there's a possibility that you may think people are after you or whatever the case, and it may be in your mind. So something about your crown, and there's a possibility that you need to be saying your affirmations very often, okay? Make sure that you are, I'm hearing like self-validation, okay? Like when you complete something or whatever the case may be, like make sure that you are giving yourself that, like, oh my god, I love, like make sure like you know, when you create something and you truly love it, like I love it, like I love this, oh my god, like make sure you fall in love with your work. Not too much. I feel as if it's good to have a small amount of like detachment for, you know, to protect yourself, because you know, when things change, when you put yourself out there, you put your work out there and you love it, you all in love, and then people give you the opposite of that, and it's like, oh my god, you know. So you don't want to hold on that too much. Also, I'm also getting a thing of like being open-minded, okay? So you know, when we create something, sometimes we can stick to like this one way of doing things, where there's so many ways of doing things, okay? So seven of Pentacles in the Chariot. So again, the Emperor, the Emperor, you, and I don't care if I'm speaking to a woman, okay? With the Emperor, is giving me to continue to take action. Remember that you are the CEO of your life. Continue to work. I feel like I'm speaking to someone that's like a workaholic, and you have multiple projects. So it's giving me a sense of like, keep moving with the Chariot, okay? But also keep your emotions in checked and balanced, okay? Remain balanced on this journey. So yeah, the 5 of Pentacles and King of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. Yeah, so it's just giving me a sense of like, there's no need to, you know, just stop being defensive. And I'm also hearing change. With the King of Pentacles, is giving me like, you know what to do. Like that's what it's like, you know what to do, you know? You know what you gotta do. Go do your thing. That's what I'm getting here, Virgo. Okay, go do your thing. Knight of Swords, go do your thing. Here, 4 of Wands and 3 of 4 of Wands and 3 of Wands is it's reassurance that you have support. Okay, reassures that you have support both in, and I'm getting like chills. So it's like in the spirit and in the physical, and it's like you are free. Act like it. And remember, a lot of people, when people think of free, it's like in the physical, you know, like I can do whatever. No, it's what I'm getting is like mental. Okay, mental. You are free mental. Wherever I'll be, no, wherever I'll go, wherever I'll be, I'll always be me. I'll always be free. Okay, keep telling yourself that, Virgo. Okay, so I do see 10 of Swords. Why is this here in Virgo's energy? 10 of Swords. This 10 of Swords. What is this here? Why is this here? It was hitting too. 7 of Cups. What's this about? 2 of Cups. Don't worry about it. Yep. So this 10 of Swords was this is giving me either you're currently going through something or this is past, but it's just I'm getting like, I don't know, whatever happened in the past that was like dramatic, it's just giving me a sense of like, you would think I'm losing. I'm getting a sense of like, you would think something would be taken away from you, but actually you have more of something. With the 2 of Cups, it's just giving me a sense of like, don't overthink this, like, and there's no need to be embarrassed of what you went through in the past or what you're currently going through. There's no need to be embarrassed about anything. 2 of Cups keep coming out in justice, okay? So there's no need to be embarrassed about anything because everything is basically taken care of. Everything is taken care of. So, all right. Okay, now. I'm seeing, do you believe in magic? Okay, I'm also getting mindfulness. Okay. You are so loved. You are so loved. So it says self-control is strength. Calmness is mastery. I'm seeing Romans 8:38. For I am convinced that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor demons, nor the present, nor the future, nor any powers, neither height, nor depth, nor anything else in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus our Lord. It says lipstick and eyeliner, be generous. Okay, it says healing. If it is safe for you to love and trust again. That is crazy. That is crazy, because we were literally talking about earlier about releasing. Like, there's no need to be defensive. Like, let love in. I'm seeing silence, self-care. So what I'm getting here is like everything don't need to be talked about, especially on your hair, because silence, this is how I'm seeing it, you guys. Like, I'm seeing it like this with healing here and then silence. So it's giving me a sense of like, one, everything don't need to be said. I'm also getting like, you know, the Virgo, the Hermit is also Virgo energy, right? So I'm getting like, it's okay to go in solitude if you want. I feel as if you may have like a heart for service, and there's a possibility like there's a lot of people pulling on your energy, and you may feel like, I just need a break. I don't really want to talk to y'all. I don't want to deal with you guys. I just want to be to myself. And it's just it's giving me a sense of like, yeah, just be true to you, who you are, you know. You deserve you deserve your time, you know. I feel like you have a very beautiful spirit. You are beautiful. You may be very attractive. I'm getting someone that's like really good on the eye, like you're a very beautiful and handsome person, and people just like want to be around you all the time. But I'm getting this sense of like I said before, you need you've been through a lot with this here. I'm still standing. Yeah. Be generous is also here too. So it says donate, teach from your wealth of knowledge. share your talents, or spread compassion. We all need each other, and together great things can be achieved. I don't feel as if you're a selfish person. I don't get that at all. But I feel like what it is that there may be a lot of like overthinking, because it's giving me a sense of like, well, people want to see you like this, and you know that, and you still want to show up. I'm getting something like this. You still want to show up, but it's giving me a sense of like, accept all of you, accept all of who you are. There's no need to hide. If God puts something in you, share exactly that, okay? Like, and I'm seeing that it's funny because it says God doesn't want a bunch of clones, okay? It says that you should not let people make you feel badly about yourself because you don't fit their image of who you should be. You were not created to mimic someone else. If God had wanted you to look like a perfect model or have different personality, he would have made you that way. When you go around trying to be like someone else, not only does it demean you, it steals you from your uniqueness. And it says, I consciously live a meaningful and enriched life. And it says, I have Joshua 1:9, have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous, do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. And then it says, distance yourself from people who refuse to respect clearly stated boundaries, who make you feel physically unsafe, who take and never give, who respond to your success with jealousy, anger, or envy, who encourage you to do unhealthy things, and who often try to make you do things their way without considering your point of view. Everything is going to be okay. But Archangel Ariel is here. So Ariel specializes in healing physical wounds, promoting recovery, and enhancing the immune system's function. She encourages balance in the body, ensuring harmony between the physical, emotional, spiritual dimensions. She is connected with the natural world and linked with abundance, prosperity, and manifestation. Okay? And it says, if you want to be transformed, you have to live an intentional life. Pocahontas is here. I'm getting someone that's very connected to the planet, like someone very connected to the earth, okay? Like literally you can smell rain, like, or yeah, I don't want to get into that. Not in this reading, because something is like so you may be a type of person that come off like a mystery or something, like you don't really tell. It's giving me a sense of like you have many parts of you, okay? Because it was like, wait, okay? But it says, I am sitting still until I gain clarity. And then it says, what are your biggest fears? Okay, being abandoned, being alone, being embarrassed, being called a fraud, being betrayed, disappointing others, dying, failing, getting stuck, losing what you love, not being enough, not having enough, not fulfilling your life purpose, not being loved, being rejected, being vulnerable, not knowing. And it's giving me a sense, because I'm still standing came out, and this gives me a sense of like, you've been through some things. You've been through a lot, actually, and you deserve rest. With good night here, it says you deserve rest. You deserve not to be in your head, because you are a good leader. You're a great leader. It says becoming a great leader. So lead by example, encourage others to grow, have a strong vision, find a mentor, learn from your mistakes, set clear boundaries, know yourself, be professional, keep developing yourself, increase your emotional intelligence. Okay, and again with the color yellow, so positivity. So I'm seeing ease, being open to change. Go with the flow of life, okay? Go with the flow of life. She who knows. Something significant about blue here, this shade of blue. And this is Rebecca Campbell's water deck. So it's funny that I mentioned water. Interesting, because there's a card right here too. It says mother of the salt waters, passion, wild love, open your heart, let love in. Wow, okay? And something significant about the feminine, okay? Virgo is a feminine sign as well, but here it says the sweet waters, okay? Sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, and balance. And I actually mentioned balance. okay, earlier with the Chariot card. But something so important here with water, and again, it's just giving me a sense of like, do not hide your emotions, become one with your emotions. And I know that can be complicated sometimes because the world have us like this, right, going moving, kind of like robotish kind of. And when you show some type of emotion, it's kind of like, what is that, you know, like to somebody else is like, are you what, because we got things to do, right? Use your emotions, use, like, they are a part of you. We feel for a reason. We are not robots. We are humans, and we experience emotions for a reason. So I'm getting like guide. They are also there to show you something. Like, your emotions tell you a lot about yourself. Do not neglect your emotions. It says, let it hurt, let it bleed, let it heal, and let it go. Okay, why is this water here? What's the significance? I want to go into, there's this feminine energy, so give me 1 second. It says, mother of the salt waters, open your heart, let love in. Why is this here for our Virgos? What do you want Virgos to know right now? Thank you so much. Knight of Wands is giving me a sense of like, just go after, follow your passion. And Wands is also connected. I'm getting a sense because when you are very passionate about something, you go, right? Like, you do something about that. Like, when you're very passionate, like, you can feel it. Like, it's like you can feel that, right? So it's just giving me a sense of like, it's power. This knight right now, I'm staring at the word knight, and it's just giving me like a warrior energy. And I'm also getting like, embrace who you are, especially at this time. I'm getting a sense of like, yeah, if you have this urge to be in hermit mode, then it's kind of like, okay. But I'm also getting like, know when it's time to, when you start doing your art, or, you know, your creative projects, put all of those emotions again back. I'm going back to what I was saying earlier. Use that fire, use that water, basically use all the elements, okay? And just do your thing. Passion, the word passion is here. It's giving me a sense of like, Spirit is saying, I know who you are, so you don't have to hide from me, is really what I'm getting. It's like, show up, and show up now, because you may be in your head thinking people don't want any more of you, or people don't want, it's giving me something like that. But it's like, people really want to see what's going on in that mind. People really want to see that art, even though you may have some haters. But so what, you know? Like, we all are here for a purpose. So go and do your thing. Go do your thing and shine and show your beauty, and just show out already, you know. Continue to show out, okay, Virgo, because I feel like you guys are doing your thing with the Knight of Swords. Didn't I say it's something significant about this Knight energy, that warrior energy, especially swords? You know, swords, Knight of Swords, this is Aquarius energy. You may have Aquarius somewhere in your birth chart. It's just giving me a sense of like, just go already, be assertive, know what you want. It's giving me a sense of like, you know what you want, so don't allow people to confuse you. You know what you want, Virgo. Go do your thing. And 10 of Pentacles, this gonna be my last card. That's it, okay? That's it. That is it. Okay, what do you want Virgos to see right now? Thank you so much. Okay, that one fell on the floor. I did see new beginnings, and it was in reverse, but it's on the floor, so I'm not picking that up, okay? Okay, what do you want Virgos to see right now? Thank you so much. Okay, so it says 2112 is up to you. Someone watching over you, good fortune, unseen forces, direction. It may seem like you're not making any meaningful progress. Things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true, okay? I'm seeing 9999, lessons learned, okay? Results, benefits, reflection, completion. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that powers of heaven have your back. You made it, and reward goes to you. And as I was reading, I was getting a very excited like feeling out, like I was literally going to stop and say what I was going to say. But you know, this year is actually like the year of completion, and it's also that I'm getting like ancestors too. So I feel as if you are surrounded by your ancestors. I feel like you are the one to heal the family, to do something for the family. And I'm getting like trust. I'm getting trust. They trust you, okay? So one thing they're not going to do, Virgo, is give up on you. They're not giving up on you, and they're not going anywhere. I'm getting like, we're here to stay. We're here to stay. Like, you know, I'm getting like a very sassy energy right now. I mean, we're here to stay. We're here to stay. But I'm also getting like proud. Like, they're proud because it's giving me a sense of like, look at what you're doing for us. Look at what you're doing for your family. And you should be proud too. Don't drive yourself crazy. I'm getting, there's no need to drive yourself crazy, okay? There's no need to drive yourself crazy. It says, I know that incredible things happen when I surround myself with supportive people. I am loved. In the last one, it says 51, hold your visions, manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you deserve. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit, okay? And I know I said that was going to be the last card. I always do this, y'all. But it says, I know that my deepest desires are the pathways towards my dreams. I am going where it feels right. So continue to trust in you, okay, Virgo? And you guys know exactly what you need to do. So continue to follow that intuition of yours. You have a beautiful mind. You have a beautiful spirit, like that card says, and the energy that I'm feeling right now. You are dope. And just continue to know that you are that girl. You are that guy. And you are covered. You are fine. Just keep moving forward, all right? Thank you so much for viewing this video, and I hope to see you guys again soon, okay? Bye.